So one of my friends says, "You know what you had to review? You had to review that movie yesterday." That I says to him, "Oh, you mean the one of the nicest films of 2019, like a movie of sheer enchantment?" And then he goes like, "Yes, that one." And yeah, we were talking about it a little bit, and then I thought to myself, that's a really good idea. I'm definitely gonna review that. So it's for you, dude. Yesterday was directed by Danny Boyle, and when it came out, it received kind of lukewarm reviews. Well, I shouldn't say lukewarm, but really everyone, like, it's not one of those cases whether you either loved it or you hated it. It's like you loved it, you hated it, and there's people right in the middle. I love this movie because the Beatles is it's about the Beatles, okay? Beatles music. You can't listen to the Beatles and not love it. If you don't love the Beatles, then why? And Danny Boyle, he's one of those directors that I'll admit I haven't liked everything that Danny Boyle has done, but yesterday is one of those cases where, I would call yesterday one of Danny Boyle's best. And the dude that plays the main character, Jack, and I even liked him. He's a really good dude in this. It's not Dev Patel, but this dude. Okay, I've known Dev Patel ever since he did Slumdog Millionaire in 2008, and the dude that plays Jack in this, I thought to myself, he's gonna be someday as big as Dev Patel. So yeah, this British Indian dude named Jack. He's a struggling musician in England, and he really wants to make it big, but he totally idolizes the Beatles. Like every single little thing that the Beatles do, he does perfectly. He's emulated their every little move perfectly. And so one day he's coming home on his bike, and there's an automobile accident that he's involved in, and he wakes up in this alternate universe where the Beatles have never ever existed. But of course, the Beatles, they're Jack's favorite band in the world, and only he knows them, and so yeah, he's a struggling musician, but he ends up using the Beatles' music as his own. This is a fame fantasy film where this dude makes it big by almost plagiarism. I say it's almost plagiarism because the Beatles in this alternate universe were never ever around. And yeah, I knew that this movie was going to be good when he actually sings a song yesterday for his friends. It's sometime after he wakes up in this alternate universe, and he does a brilliant job playing yesterday on his acoustic guitar, and everyone around him they're just in tears after they do it. And after he plays yesterday on his guitar, like even I was thinking to myself, okay, I like this dude, I love this movie. Do I think that this movie achieves the highest standard of excellence? Not quite. So what? This movie is still one for everyone to see. It's still one for everyone to enjoy. And I say, see this movie as soon as you can, because there are a little fraction of people in this world that don't like the Beatles. And yeah, everyone that loves the Beatles definitely see this movie as soon as you possibly can. But if you don't happen to enjoy the Beatles, then I think that the movie being made in 2019 with a normal nowadays dude singing everything, that I think you all would like it. So yeah, I'll give this film 3 stars out of 4.